Welcome to your fourth COP30 video. We are on week 2 of COP30, and this week the pressure mounts for agreements, with climate ministers landing in Belém to begin the political phase of talks. Faster emissions cuts, climate finance and trade are still sticking points. Big news for the carbon markets is the Open Coalition on Compliance Carbon Markets. On Saturday, Brazil brought together global leaders to advance this coalition. It's backed by 18 countries, including the UK, and aims to create shared standards and link countries' carbon trading systems, bringing more liquidity, predictability, and transparency to the sector. The coalition will help countries collaborate on monitoring, reporting, and verification, common accounting standards, and on the integrity of offset mechanisms. Brazil's Ministry of Finance is leading the effort, stressing that regulation of the sector is among the most effective ways to drive decarbonisation. Membership is voluntary and remains open to new participants. On Article 6, under Article 6.2, we're seeing this move into the implementation phase. Bhutan and Singapore are looking to move their partnership to the next stage and are now calling for carbon project developers to propose project ideas. Under Article 6.4, there are proposed changes to the 6.4 or PACM text, potentially impacting how the supervisory body governs, as well as a possible extension of time to transition projects from the previous clean development mechanism. Debates around the eligibility of clean cooking methodologies to meet Article 6.4 will continue post-COP30 and move into a panel meeting during December. We'll be keeping an eye on this. Discussions on phasing out fossil fuels remain front and centre. In a major step forwards, South Korea, the world's 4th largest importer of thermal coal and home to the 7th largest coal power fleet, has joined the Powering Past Coal Alliance. This global coalition of about 60 countries is committed to weaning off coal and accelerating the transition to cleaner energy sources. South Korea's pledge signals growing momentum to move beyond fossil fuels and tackle one of the biggest drivers of climate change. Nature-based solutions are in the spotlight. A new report from the Grantham Research Institute at LSE warns that the Congo Basin rainforest, the 2nd largest rainforest in the world, is showing signs that climate change is weakening its ability to absorb carbon, even as deforestation slows. Researchers say that finance flows remain far too low and are calling for a major scale-up of international public and private funding to protect this critical carbon store and safeguard global climate goals. It seems that the VCM could play a very important role here. And finally, Australia and Turkey will try to resolve their stalemate to host COP31 by the end of this week. Otherwise, the UNFCCC process will move into uncharted territory. So stay tuned and we'll be back with our next COP30 video very soon.